What is up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with our video to get those 10s and 20 views. Mariners hoodies on. It is game day, so bonus pick up Mariners to win. They need 13 in total to four, 3 and 2. Yeah, 13 in total, and I'll be happy. Before they lose 4 in a more or less in a row. Oh, 2 in a row. They can't lose 2 more games this series. But it is Thursday, and you're not here to listen to me talk about baseball. If you are, thank you. I appreciate it. It's here. It is time for football. Now, don't forget to do the things.
Bolin, do the thing.
What thing?
The thing! I never had to tell Julie what thing.
I'm not Julie, okay? Pretend I don't know anything about anything that's happening here.
Like if you like this video. Subscribe if you seem like me. You can head over to Rumble if you don't like YouTube.
Rumble!
I do all the same videos end up there. Sharing is good. Sharing is caring, apparently. And you can dislike it, but I do hold that against you. And comment on what you think is the best game, or you think I'm an idiot for my picks. But let's get going. I actually had a good week. I went 10-6. A few more weeks like that, I'll be back at 500 because currently sitting at 35, 43, and 1. We do not count ties as losses because I didn't pick a game, and that is a crap game to pick. So I'm trying to say, and I didn't pick the Thursday night game, which I just did, which is the Washington Commies versus the Chicago Bears. And because it's Thursday night,
a team that is known as the Bears.
The Bears. And that is who we are going with to win. It's not a good Thursday night game. The primetime games have not looked good. Carolina gets 1, and they kind of only deserve 1, but hell, Broncos get 2 in a row. Yeah. But next up is the San Francisco 49ers versus the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going Niners. They did beat up on my boys, and we apparently just beat them up and didn't do anything else, but that is that. Next game is the New England Patriots versus the Cleveland Browns. New England kind of looks like they're coming back to life. I don't trust them yet, so Cleveland. Next up is the New Jersey Jets versus the Green Bay Packers. And just to piss off Mr. Tom DeGrassi, Jets. Next up is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. I went Colts. I don't know why. I just picked them off the fly. Minnesota Vikings versus the Miami Dolphins. Tua is throwing. I may or may not have picked up Tua in fantasy as my backup. I will find out today. Well, after this video is edited. But I'm going Minnesota. Yeah. Miami on their third quarterback. Watching the Stanley Cup recap of the guy denting the bottom of the ring. They still haven't really fixed it. Next up is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the New Orleans Saints. The NFC South sucks this year, which gives me hope for next year for Carolina. But I am going Cincinnati. We have the Baltimore Ravens, my sister's favorite team, versus the New York Football Giants. New York, this is your real test. This is if you win, you are legit. But I am picking you to lose. So, Ravens. Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the rookie will get his first win. I know Tom Brady normally doesn't lose to rookies, but that team looks god awful. Skip my game. Just save those for last. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle Mariners. I'm sorry, Seahawks. Seattle. I went with Seattle. The two later games actually are probably the best two games. Is the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs, potential AFC Championship game, and I'm going Bills. That defense looks really good. The Dallas Cowgirls versus the Philadelphia Steagles. You get the second reference. That was actually a legit team. I'm going Cowboys. I'm hoping for a very, very sad weekend in Philly. You know, the Phillies get knocked out and the Eagles lose to Dallas. It would just be very bitter, very happy weekend for me. That's also if the Mariners win. And last but not least, the Denver Broncos. Bronco country, let's ride. Versus the San Diego Chargers. I don't care if they move. I'm calling the San Diego Chargers. But I am going Chargers. Now for what could be the biggest fantasy points for defenses ever, the Carolina Panthers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Carolina fired their head coach, defensive coordinator, and special teams coach. And the Rams don't have a real offensive line. And their defense doesn't look that good. So, Steve Wilkes gets his first win. I'm hoping. You know, the defense shouldn't get changed that much. Yeah, Phil Snow is Snow. I know I call him Al Snow, like the wrestler. But Phil Snow is not there. But I think Steve Wilkes would just keep that kind of scheme. Maybe get a little more aggressive with the packages and the blitzes. Ben McAdoo said he didn't feel like he was contributing or making an impact with Matt Rule there. Maybe he just opens the playbook going, punch it, see what happens. If I'm the Panthers, don't trade away any big pieces. We're not that far off. Our line isn't that bad. Our defense is definitely good. Decent weapons. Maybe trade Robbie Anderson. I'm okay with that. You only trade Christian McCaffrey if you think he's not staying healthy. You're like, okay, big contract. Let's just get rid of him. Let's get whatever we can because he's not going to be on the field anyway. That's the other reason why I would get rid of McCaffrey. Of course, the only good team that I would think go to would be the Eagles, and I don't want to see that. But I think they have 2 first-round picks, which means we could probably still get a first for him. But that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. Maybe I'll do a video for tonight at 8 o'clock. Plausibly. That's it. I'll see you weird people later.